Hey guys, Tom Downey here again for Chat Sports. Another quick overview of what these videos are going to be about from here on out. These are going to replace the notes feature on the rankings. I thought I got a little bit stale, kind of the same stuff repeated. This will kind of mix up a little bit, have a little bit more fun, save me some time editing and all that. Defense this week. I've mentioned this before. I'm a huge fan of the matchup defense. I don't like spending a high pick on a defense. You know, this year was the Seahawks defense. Rounds anywhere from 9 to 12, they were going off. That's a wasted pick in my mind. You can find a good defense later on. Take, for example, the Lions or Dolphins. Both defense having monster years. Undrafted in every league I was in. Saw them undrafted in a lot of leagues. So there's no real reason to kind of spend a high pick on a defense. And that way, if you do take a defense, you don't feel bad about cutting them after a week. So I'm a big fan of the matchup defense, and that carries over each week. So I really value the fantasy defense rankings almost more so than I value any of the other ones, because I think that's the biggest change week to week. The exact opposite of kickers, I don't even do kicking rankings. It's almost meaningless because the point differential is so small. Just take one on a team that scores a lot, has to settle for some field goals sometimes, or take your favorite team's kicker as long as they're a good offense. But anyway, on to this week's defense. Is enough of my rambling and complaining and whatnot. Denver's #1 this week. They play the Rams, new quarterback, old new quarterback, if that makes sense. They've played really well this year. Feel free playing them. Lions, no Palmer for the Cardinals, and they've been amazing this year. The Lions have. Keep playing them if you own them. At this point in the year, I wouldn't even cut the Lions defense. I'd just stick with them because they're playing like a top 3 defense week in and week out. Chargers, great matchup against Oakland. The Raiders just aren't very good this year, unfortunately. Sorry, Oakland fans. So keep playing the Chargers. The Dolphins, really good this year as well. The defense has been outstanding. Keep playing them. Buffalo, not the greatest offense. You should be good there. I think I've got the Browns higher than most. Houston, a new quarterback. I think they'll be better, but I like the Browns D a lot this year. I even have them ranked ahead of the Seahawks, who are next. KC, not a world-beating matchup, but a solid one. I think they'll be fine. Steelers against Titans. I don't trust Zach Mettenberger as the QB, so keep playing the Steelers. Cardinals, another solid defense this year. Lions have a really good offense. That's why the Cardinals aren't higher up. Buffalo, and once you get to the 9 or 10 range, you're kind of hurting at defenses most weeks. But you can get by with Buffalo against Miami. Same with the 49ers against the Giants. I think that'll be okay. Eli Manning in that offense, prone to turnovers. Not making an appearance this week at the Eagles. I'm going to take this chance to vent. I lost my matchup in one of my leagues last week because I played Marshawn Lynch and the Eagles defense. They combined for like 85% of the kids' offense. I put up over 110 points, still lost, still bitter about it. But it is what it is, and that's fantasy. So any questions, guys, on this, or any thoughts, suggestions on these videos, hit me up at Twitter @WhatGoingDowney. I'll respond to you as fast as I can. So thanks again for stopping by, guys.